Welcome to the City Opera House here in beautiful Traverse City. I just love the spring weather we're having, don't you? I'm Bert Goldstein, director of the MSU Federal Credit Union Institute for Arts and Creativity at the Wharton Center on the campus of Michigan State University. And we are delighted to be here to partner once again with the City Opera House and the community in Traverse City for the 5th annual Young Playwrights Festival here. The Young Playwrights Festival is an educational outreach partnership project presented collaboratively between the Institute for Arts and Creativity at Wharton Center and the theater community here in Traverse City. Showcasing original works written by high school students, the festival provides an opportunity for learning to occur on multiple levels through the art of live theater. In December, over 50 scripts were submitted by Michigan high school students through invitations that were sent to their teachers. The screening committee, headed by Minda Nyquist, read through all the entries and selected the 5 finalists. In March, directors for the finalists held auditions and cast the show in preparations for rehearsals that happened about a week and a half ago. While this was happening, each playwright was assigned and mentored a professional theater artist who helped them to revise their plays for production over a period of several weeks. The mentors were Amanda Ewing, a director and dramaturg, Randy Wyatt, a playwright and professor at Aquinas College, Emily Pekutowicz, director and dramaturg, Joe Zettelmeyer, a playwright, and Melissa Cooper, also a playwright. So, this is the big day, the one that everyone's been waiting for, especially the playwrights. They have written and rewritten their plays. The plays have been rehearsed, and now comes the moment where we put them in front of you, the live audience. As the great composer and lyricist Stephen Sondheim once said, "The last collaborator is your audience. When the audience comes in, it changes the temperature of what you've written. Things that seem to work well suddenly become a little less relevant, or a little less functional, or a little overlong, or a little overweight, or a little whatever." And as you start reshaping from that point on in front of a live audience. So in the spirit of that, we hope that you provide them with the additional feedback they need at this point. I want to thank the playwrights for their courage to write the play and let us produce it. Having your personal vision and work of art disseminated and produced by others for an audience to see takes a lot of courage, and we admire all of them for their work. This year's writers are Victoria Koro from Traverse City Central, Avery Kostrova from Traverse City West High School, Hannah Ellery, also from Traverse City West High School, Kane Windish from Calcasa High School, and Valerie Reeves from Manzalonia High School. And we are delighted that you're here, and now without further ado, the 5th annual Young Playwrights Festival.
I'm Victoria, and I wrote the play Basil.
Nice, here we go. Spinning one, low one. Ready? Again. Sweet. Go long, cut. Oh, no, wait, Basil, I'm not ready yet. We can try again, Ann.
No, I'm done. I don't even like football anyway. I'm just using it to show my dad, seeing that he bought the ball for my birthday.
Well, why'd he do that?
He thinks all guys play sports, I guess.
Well, tell him you don't like it.
He's too busy. He wouldn't listen if I put a megaphone to his ear. I want to be an author, not an athlete. He wouldn't like that. It's not normal.
Since when have you cared about normal? When I first met you, I had to tell you to turn your shirt right side out.
Come on, I was like 6.
An adorable little 6-year-old you were. But you didn't care about your opinions then. Why start now?
Because now he'll just lecture me on how at my age he was playing football and why can't you be a normal son and blah, blah, blah. I don't want to hear any of that. Let's go do something else.
Cool.
Hey, lunch is almost ready. Go wash up.
Hey, you forgot a spot for Basil.
Kevin, you just had a birthday. You're 16. I think it's way past time we stop setting a place for your imaginary friend.
Come on, I'm not 5. We've been over this. Basil's real.
Kevin!
Dad, back me up here.
Listen to your mother.
But he isn't.
It's fine, Kevin. Just let it go.
You know what? I'm not hungry.
Kevin?
Kevin! Kevin!
Rob? Rob! Rob!
What?
We need to do something about this. We have to get him to stop this. He is in high school, for goodness sake. He can't walk around with an imaginary friend.
Maybe if we get him out more, get him involved in sports, he'll make some real friends, and then this Ben guy will just disappear.
Basil. Kevin said his name is Basil.
See, there's the problem. You're encouraging him, making it real, getting attached. My parents made it clear from the start that imaginary friends are not real. We have to make sure that he knows that we don't believe a word of this. Don't coddle him. We show him the real world, and poof, problem solved. What kind of a kid picks Bryce as a name anyway?
It's Basil. And Kevin picked it when he was little. I was cleaning out the spice rack one day, and he asked me what one of the containers said. And when I told him, he proudly announced that that would be the name of his new older brother. Oh, it was so cute back then.
You're letting yourself get attached again, Ellen.
Okay, I know that you're right. We just need to explain it to him. Will you talk to him?
Why don't you talk to him? You're always better at knowing what to say.
You're his father, Rob. You can talk to him man to man. Make a connection.
I don't know.
Rob, please. I'm worried about him. He's way too old to be having an imaginary friend. I just want to make sure we're preparing him to be successful.
All right, I'll talk to him.
I must look like an idiot to them. Why can't they see you?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? How can you possibly not know?
I told you, I don't know. I don't know why I'm invisible to some people. Hey, you used to think it was cool.
But it doesn't make any sense. People don't just poof, become invisible one day. Maybe they're right.
You don't think I'm real?
No. Well, I don't know. I mean, it would make sense if you were just all in my head, right? Come on, man. You've got to understand where I'm coming from.
No, I completely understand. You see, people don't believe anything if they can't see it. But you can see me. And you still think I'm imaginary.
Basil, that's not what I meant.
No, I know what you meant.
Basil.
There you are, Kevin. I think it's time that you and I had a talk. You know, man to man.
Dad, now's not really the time.
Listen, about this friend of yours, Bernard.
His name is Basil.
Right. I think that maybe it's time you let him go.
Let him go.
Precisely. Look at it this way. I'm a business manager. Sometimes I have to fire people. Sometimes they're even people that I like. But I have to do what's best for the company as a whole. You have to do what's best for the company of you. And let's face it, running around with Mr. Imaginary is not what's best for you. If you're going to thrive, you have to let him go.
You want me to fire Basil?
Well, I'm glad that you understand.
Basil isn't my employee. Basil's my friend.
All he's going to do is drag you down. You should be out playing football or chasing girls, not running around with an imaginary friend. You're not a child anymore, Kevin. You have to grow up. Do you understand?
Yeah, I guess.
Well, good. I'm glad we had this talk.
Basil, listen.
Just give me a bit to figure out where I need to go next, okay? And I'll be on my way. You can cease to have the imaginary friend. Yay for you! But I need to talk. I don't want you to feel like you have to entertain me, okay? Just let me be, and I'll be on my way.
Basil,
I'm a bit busy now, Kevin.
my dad told me to fire you.
I didn't realize I applied for a job. I'd like to humbly resign. Here are my papers. Now, you may not be able to see them, but they happen to be imaginary too.
Basil, you aren't being fair.
I'm not being fair? I'm not the one deciding that my best friend isn't real. You're abandoning me, Kevin. Do you know how lonely it gets when people can't see you? Now, I know you don't think that my emotions are real, but I have real emotions. Or do you think they're just imaginary too?
What do you expect me to do? Everyone's telling me that you aren't real, that I should just get rid of you.
Oh, so now I'm an object, and it's your decision to get rid of me. Well, why don't you then?
I never said I wanted to get rid of you, but what if you aren't real? What then?
Well, guess what, Kevin? I'm real. Or does my vote not count, huh? Your parents declare that I'm imaginary. So what? I must be imaginary, huh? I don't even get a vote in my own existence, Kevin.
Stop it!
You know what? Fine. I'm leaving. Have a good life, Kevin.
Basil, wait. I don't want you to go.
Oh. So even though you don't think I'm real?
I know you're real. I don't know how I could doubt it. I don't know. I let them get in my head. And that was stupid of me.
You just...
Sorry.
Yeah. You just questioned my entire existence. What am I supposed to think after that, Kevin?
Probably that I'm horrible.
Yeah.
And you have every right to think that. But that's not you. You're kind and forgiving. And you know I mess up.
I never met anyone who could fit their entire foot in their mouth so well.
Exactly. And I know that doesn't make it okay, but can't you at least see that I regret it? Please forgive me. You're my best friend. You're like an older brother to me.
You're lucky I like you, kid.
So you forgive me?
Yeah, I forgive you. And I'm sorry for overreacting.
It's fine. I can't imagine what it's like to have people think you're fake.
Well, it ain't a field of roses, I can certainly tell you that. Not fun.
Hey, Kevin. What's the map for? You working on a school project?
No, actually, it's Basil's.
Son, I thought we talked about this. You're gonna fire your imaginary friend.
No, actually, I'm not. Basil's my best friend. I'm not going to just abandon him.
Kevin, I know this is hard. Basil is not real.
Yes, he is. I promise you I'm not making this up.
Look, we just want what's best for you, okay?
What's best for me? You won't even listen to me about Basil.
Kevin, what are people going to think when you're an adult?
I am not going to have my son running around with an imaginary friend like some lunatic. You are going to get rid of him now, or I am going to call a shrink, and we're going to get to the bottom of this right now. Do you understand me?
I think it's best, honey.
No! You're both being ridiculous.
I am done discussing this. We are going to get it sorted out now.
Dear Kevin, I know you don't doubt my existence. And I thank you for that. But I don't want our friendship to get in the way of your life. Perhaps you were right to think of me imaginary. I feel like I have become nothing but an obstacle between you and your parents. And I don't want that. I don't want people to think you're strange because they can't see me and you can. So, I've decided I need to leave. It's what's best for you. You're a good kid, Kevin. And I thank you for being my best friend for so long. I'm really going to miss you, Kevin. Goodbye. Sincerely, Basil.
Kevin, you have to start using common sense.
No, you need to believe in me. I'm your son. Can't you even try to consider that I could be right?
What are you doing now?
No.
Kevin, what is it?
Basil's gone. You drove him away.
Kevin?
Let him go. It's for the best.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. After a while, he will understand that we're doing this because we love him.
I hope so.
Look at the two of you. Sitting there. Finally considering maybe you're wrong. Maybe parents don't know everything. Now tell me. Is it so wrong to have an imagination? No. Sure, we can't live our life based off of unicorns and rainbows, but where is the real harm in that? Oh, when they're young, you praise your children for having silly ideas and believing in fairy tales. You even go along with their ideas of dressing you up in those silly costumes so you can be one of them. Geez, you praise their ideas for them to become a knight in armor or fairy princess. But then they get older and you tell them to grow up and be more responsible. And now, you just shot down your son's own ideas and created a chasm between the two of you. You know, maybe that big imagination of his could have cured diseases or find creative solutions to problems. But we won't know that now, will we? Listen to him. Support him. Because I won't be able to be around to do that.
What is it?
Oh, I just thought I showered. Never mind.
I'm really going to miss you, Kevin. I'm sorry. Kevin.
I'm Kane Windish, and the play that I wrote is As It Seems.
Man, that test is not what I was expecting.
What are you talking about? It was so easy.
Does that mean you got a good grade on it?
Probably not. She never studies.
Did she? Or...
Ah! I hate this locker! Whoa, Ben, calm down. You're never gonna get it open that way. Let me try.
Thanks, Ben. Anyway, Autumn,
I think I did all right.
you doing anything this weekend?
I mean, I've got nothing going on.
Because he's a loner.
Come on, Melody, don't be that way. Is he really a loner if he has us?
Hey, Melody. Try to be a little more considerate of my buddy Danny over here.
Oh, he knows I was just kidding. Right, Danny?
I don't know. Yeah, I know you're kidding, so just don't get upset.
You know, if you stare into that mirror long enough, it might just catch fire.
I know, I need to fix this strand of hair and maybe do something about this sit and... God, I just look so ugly today.
What are you talking about?
Autumn, you look fine, as always.
I agree. Autumn, you look great.
Yeah, so why are you so stressed?
I can't stand the sight of me. I wish that I could be skinny, like the magazines. Or is that just a fantasy? I want to be this beautiful, seamless, perfect, the Miss Celebrity Teen. It's no more food until I lose this weight, undo this hate unto my body, poking, prodding, words ungodly, never stopping. I don't know, maybe a lack of sleep or something.
So what are you doing this weekend?
Melody's coming to my house on Saturday. You can come over too if you would like.
Sure. What time?
Noonish. What about you, Danny? Want to hang out?
I guess. I've got nothing planned.
Yes, he's down.
All right. Sounds like fun.
Hey, Melody, nice bracelets.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. See you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, see you Saturday.
Bye, guys.
Later.
What about Paige? I mean, she's gorgeous. That bright red hair that almost seems to crackle in the light. And how about her eyes? Deep, beautiful blue. Nice, eh?
She's not really my type.
All right. And what about Athena? She's nice. Also quiet, kind of like you. Of course, she doesn't really spend much time at school anymore.
Look, Ben, I bet she's really nice, but I've already told you I'm not interested in any of those girls. Besides, I already have someone in mind, so just leave it be.
What do you mean? You're not interested in any of those girls? Hold on. You already have someone in mind? Don't leave me hanging, bro. Who is it?
No, because if I tell you, then you're going to tell her, and then I'll probably, I don't know, die.
You'll be fine.
You don't know that.
Come on, man.
No!
Just tell me who it is!
I love it. I hate it. I feel so elated. And then I feel jaded. What's wrong? Am I crazy? I'm happy. I'm fine. But I feel misaligned. I smile. I'm crying. It tears at my mind! I want to go home. But I have no home to show. Because my mind is a zone of wars I don't know. I see, and I feel. My emotions so real. Back and forth do I heal. All my pain stays concealed.
Whoa, Ben, calm down.
I'm sorry, man. I just want to know who it is. Maybe I can help.
No, she'd kill me. Please, just leave it alone.
I know everything, bro. Show me a little respect. All right. You said I'd tell her, so that means I know her. You also said that she would kill you if she found out. And you know, that kind of sounds like... Nah, man. Melody's cool. She wouldn't kill you.
You don't know that.
Fine. I'll call the funeral home in advance. Just in case.
Just leave it alone, man, please. I'm staying here.
Oh, don't be like that. We promised the girls that we would hang out today. I won't tell them, just come on.
No, Ben, because I know you. And you're going to say something. You go hang out with the girls, please. I'm gonna stay here.
Dan, you're my best friend. We've been through everything with each other. Don't you trust me?
Yeah.
And besides, I've known these guys for what, a year? They're your friends more than mine. Not that I have anything against them, it's just you're closer to them than I am.
Whatever, man. Just please don't say anything about me liking Melody, okay?
Okay. It's almost noon. We should head over there.
Melody, wake up. The guys are gonna be here any minute.
What time is it?
It's 11:45. Danny said they'd be here at noon.
All right. Have you seen my bracelets?
Yeah, they were on the floor when you went to sleep. I picked them up so you wouldn't lose them.
Where did you put them?
They're right over here. Here you go. Melody, what happened?
It's nothing. Leave it alone.
Your wrists, they're all scarred and cut. What happened?
Just stop!
Melody, I'm worried about you.
I'm fine.
Melody, please.
Another cut to feel enough. The high, the rush of seeing blood across my arms. These marks, these scars. Some call it harm. I call it healing. Just to help wash away these feelings of desolation and lonely being. So I ask you, do you really know what I'm going through to feel like this? I just want to be a kid. I'm fine. I'm going to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Hey guys, come in.
Hey, Autumn.
Hi, Autumn.
Melody's getting dressed. She just woke up.
Okay.
Anyway, how was your guys' morning?
It wasn't too bad. The walk wasn't long. But are you okay? You look upset.
Oh, I'm fine. So what do you guys want to do? We could wait for Melody if you would like.
Well, you invited us over, so I thought you would have something planned.
No, not really. I just wanted to hang out. I have a couple of movies if you want to watch a movie.
Yeah, all right.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Melody.
Hi, Melody. What's up?
Not much.
How about a movie?
Yeah, let's go find one.
Hey, Autumn.
Yeah.
Guess what Danny told me on the way over here?
What?
He's got a thing for Melody.
What?
Yeah. Do you know if Melody likes him too?
No, I have no clue, but hey, you know how Melody wears all those bracelets?
Yeah? Why?
Hey, Melody. Another day, another sorrow. Will I want to live tomorrow? Is this the path I chose or want? No. Was I led here, or did I follow? Are there others like me wondering these things nightly? Inside their minds, they're fighting with themselves, alone and crying. Will it be like this every day? Will it ever go away? If so, how long must I wait to rid myself of hate? Am I good enough? Am I good enough for all these emotions of, is it really love? Does she mean too much? All of this hopeless agony, it holds me down like gravity, and it's reaching up and grabbing me, it's pulling me close, and it's stabbing me. I can feel it hold the knife, and I could let it end my life. I could quit and lose the fight. I could end it all tonight. Would it be wrong? Would it be right? Have I been too long out of sight? No longer strong within my blight. There's too much dark to see the light. So tell me, won't you find it in your heart and in your mind to help me fight what's in mine? I'm screaming out that I'm not fine, but you can't hear me all the time. Inside my heart I'm dying, but on the outside. Never mind.
You never know if that girl everyone wants to be is the only one who doesn't.
You never know if someone's fighting a war inside their head.
You never know who's hiding their scars.
You never know if someone thinks about suicide every single day. You never know because it's never as it seems.
Hi, I'm Valerie, and my play is The Dinner Party.
May, how good to see you again. How have you been doing?
I'm all right, although for the past few weeks I've had this stomach cramp. I fear it's Crohn's disease, but the doctor insists that it's only gas. One can never be too sure, though, so I've made another appointment for Wednesday, and meanwhile, I'm doing all the research on Crohn's disease that I can.
All right.
Good evening! Emily! Wow, everything is so beautiful! Oh, I wish I could decorate like this.
Thank you, Emily.
Oh! Ah! I hate everything! How could I be so stupid? How could anyone be so brainless? I can't wear this dress anymore. It's autumn now, not summer. Oh, this ruins everything. I can't go swimming like I wanted to. And now I'm going to have to go home and rake leaves. To a party, and now I have a clean cup. I love everything.
Indeed, cleanliness is very important. Very important. I can't stand to see anything dirty.
Oh.
Or for that matter, out of place. Which reminds me.
Dirty utensils. My great-great-grandfather, after eating off a poorly washed plate in a restaurant in Zanzibar, died.
Oh!
10 days later, of E. coli.
Oh, I am so very glad you all could come tonight. I have a new chef. His name is Chef Basil. He will be cooking for us, and he should be out shortly with our appetizers.
Cassandra, what was that?
Oh, that was just the tossed salads. He should be out in a few. Oh, that reminds me. Does anyone have a preference for dressing?
I like Italian.
Thousand Island for me.
Raspberry vinaigrette.
Of course. I'll let the chef know. Al! Mo! Oh, Alex! What is the matter?
I'm sorry. This has been bothering me since we arrived. Since we arrived. Could you turn your chairs 90 degrees to the left? Please?
She's dead! Oh, Cassandra's
a tizzy because she was afraid that something happened to you. We all were.
Thought that was you screaming in there.
Oh, my dear friends, I'm quite all right. It was just the chef finishing up the salads. They should be out in just a few minutes. Salads. Okay, Thousand Island. Thank you. You're welcome. And Italian. Oh. And vinaigrette. Raspberry. Chef probably used local lettuce. He likes that. Delicious.
Potatoes next to the vegetables. I hate potatoes soggy. And what if there are peas stuck in them? And the turkey must be roasted golden brown, not too light, not too dark. It must be exactly as I always have it, or I will be worried the whole time!
Quiet! Quiet! I hate noise! I hate it! I hate it!
Salads were excellent, Cassandra. I'm just saying the chef could have replaced the iceberg with kale. That would have been... Some people just don't understand. What did I miss? Oh, my. Oh,
Alex,
my.
never mind. Just come and sit down, please.
But I can't stand a mess, let alone eat in one. I must clean before I eat.
But you must. But your food's gonna get cold.
It's delicious! Oh, I declare, Cassandra, this is the best meal I've ever tasted!
Oh, I'm so glad you like my chef! What do the rest of you think of him?
Well, I was...
What?
He's amazing. I especially like the turkey.
Well, I'm so glad.
I don't understand the noises coming from the kitchen.
Well, that's just his style, Alex. So, chef is making his specialty for dessert. Chocolate mousse cheesecake.
Oh, yay! I love it! Chocolate food mousse cheesecake. It's my favorite.
Will it be with milk chocolate? Because dark chocolate is just too bitter.
All right. I'll let him know. One can't have cake without milk. Chef, one more thing. Please pour yourself a glass of milk and come join me. It's never good to eat alone.